finish up wet through like you always do?
I've just launched my boat.
You'd be far better employed sailing your trousers into dry dock for a major overhaul.
There she goes, up to bottom parts.
Will you either sit down or stop bending like that? We can see quite enough foreign parts, thank you very much.
93 million miles that sunlight's travelled, and it's still warm. You take a few bean shoots home from a Chinese chippy and...
What day is it?
Tuesday.
Is it, It's Wednesday.
Well, if you want to be that accurate about it, all right, then it's Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. There's something I don't know what day it is.
You know what this means, don't you? It means that not one of us has got any idea what damn day it is.
Well, I bet it's not Tuesday.
It's just that it feels like Tuesday.
Oh, my God. You see what's happening to us, don't you?
I can't be bothered to look. What's happening to him? What's he leaping about for?
He's got the spider up his leg.
I haven't got anything up my leg.
I've suspected as much for a very long time.
Oh, it's no good you sitting there cackling with your weird sense of humour. Don't you realise, man, your brains are rotting?
I thought it was his feet.
It is my feet.
We are letting ourselves go. We started deteriorating. Oh, my God, I was afraid of this when I had to retire. It's so easy to drift into uselessness.
Hey, up. It's not that easy. It took me years.
We ought not to be just sitting here in the sunlight.
Will you sit down, Foggy?
I used to have every hour of every day mapped out on my schedule, and look at me now, I don't even know what day it is.
You never did.
Just shows you how far you can degenerate.
Calm down, Foggy. Hang about. And if tomorrow feels like Wednesday, then we shall all know what day it is again.
I can't just sit about here in the sunlight.
It's easy, look. Look.
We've got to ask ourselves, what are we contributing towards a better world?
Oh, come on now, Foggy. That's only for dedicated people who like shooting people. No, the question that we ought to be asking ourselves is, why have you just put your foot in that cow flop?
You great long frog. You can't steer them legs.
I've done 30-mile route marches on these.
Give him over. Look at him. Completely out of control. He's like a rubber giraffe.
Now, you see, my field notebook and pencil. I haven't lost all the old habits of organisation. Now, get your day down in writing. That's what you need. Plan. Schedule. Then you can see whether your day's been productive or not. Well, come on, then, on your feet. I see, well, that's your schedule, is it? 0900 to 1630 hours lolling about on the grass. Very creative, is that?
If you must rush about, Foggy, why don't you jog up the hill to that little boozer and fetch us back a bottle of ale each?
I am going to yonder bridge. There I shall station myself in such a position that I can observe the life in the water below. I shall blend into the background so as I become as one with the stonework. And there I shall record in my notebook the detailed observation of the fish life of this stream.
I see your Ethel's got the bandages off again.
She likes them off at the weekend.
Scientific study of this possibly neglected stretch of waterway.
I hate to admit it, but that idiot in the pub yesterday was right. Beethoven wasn't a Yorkshireman.
Still, he were a good goalkeeper.
Information which may be of great interest to the local river board.
Does the miss ever being called for jury service?
No, not really. I never met 11 blokes I could agree with anyway.
You know what I've never had?
Ambition?
Oh, as well as that. A house with a damp course. Even Furley Street didn't have a damp course.
Oh, it's not like a race course, you know. It's only a layer of waterproof bricks.
I know.
I thought you might have visions of webbed feet and racing colours.
It couldn't be, could it? No, that's too good to be true.
Oh, it would have been funny, though.
That great long trunk tumbling up the bridge and wetting his filled notebook.
What I am going to do, he said, will be of considerable interest to the local river board.
No, it's only a dream.
Oh, we enjoyed it anyway.
Oh, yeah, I could see his face now and them great long legs flapping about all over the...
Don't start me off again.
No, I just thought I'd see whether I could do this, the old river crossing in full combat rig. It's very invigorating, really, you know. I quite enjoyed it, in a way. Oh, my gosh, you little mop.
Come in, why don't you? Just throw the door off its engine if it's in the way.
It's they that were in the way.
You must have injured him mortally. He's coughing up sharp bits of metal.
It were only a little tap.
Well, one doesn't need British teeth or bite on a bullet or something. Man has no conception of how to conceal pain.
Couldn't you see me?
Well, how could we? Down there on the doormat.
I think ideally one should register pain only by the occasional barest tremor just behind the eyes. Otherwise, as far as possible, the features should remain impassive.
Belt up!
What was I doing down there, Eddie Road?
Well, until you came so delicately through the door, I was installing a doorbell under the mat.
A doorbell under the mat?
It rings when you put your foot on the mat.
Oh.
Now, of course, what I'm trying to do is get the kink out of my cervical vertebrae.
That don't work.
And he should know. He's the expert round here at not working.
I like thee better when they were wet. No, that's Brodick, see?
It's not connected up yet.
I bet it's not connected up yet.
Yes, that's it. That's the problem. It's not connected up yet.
Look, why don't you make yourselves useful? Get down there, will you, and hold this wire along the top of that skirt you're
Right,
going.
come on. Over here. Everybody.
I'll be out.
Yes, you go down.
Give us
Give
the
him an egg.
Give
Down
us an
here.
Well, not all in the same place. Spread yourselves out along the wall.
Give us that wire.
Now, come on, get over there and take some of that wire.
Right.
Right, now, I just want to see how I'm doing for length of wire.
See how this do it for a length of tongue.
Look, it's not tongue, it's pronounced tongue.
Well, he's doing very well, whatever it is.
I think we ought to come here more often and look at Sid's skirting board.
Shut up a minute, will you?
You know, there's something very amateurish about this whole operation.
When I was a young man in this sort of position, I used to worry about the creases in my trousers. It's pure vanity, of course, but when you get older, you realise that what you've got to worry about is the creases in your legs.
It's typically amateur. There's no regard for planning. I mean, the man's obviously not done his homework.
Hey, I still say it's tongue.
It's tongue.
Well, my mum always said tongue.
Your man would have been better off saying no occasionally.
Press it down, will you? Just hold it still. I want to see how far this wire's going to stretch.
You see the naive level of it, don't you? Did you hear that note of panic in his voice just then? The man doesn't know where he's at.
I hate doing this sort of thing to me legs, especially when we've always gone everywhere together.
I like to do everything first on a bit of graph paper.
That's why they never got married.
Hold it, Tom.
Ah! You heard that? You heard that one at all? He said tongue.
Yes, well, of course I said tongue in that instance. And if I told you to hold something you can't pronounce, God knows what you'd have grabbed.
Oh, God.
That man, as you were. That man, as you were. There is a simple drill for handling wire.
Oh, give us that.
No. You better give it to him, Sid. He's got away with electrics. He's been splashing about in the current all the morning.
Will you get down there and hold that wire? Now, what I need is a drum.
Oh, God, he's not going to march us off somewhere, is he?
No. A cylinder, something round.
Like a big mouth. You've already got one.
I think I'm going to leave my legs to medical science. They're not going to be any good for walking on.
Right. Tactical problem. Since somebody's lack of proper planning has resulted in most of the essential materials being absent, we must improvise. Creative improvisation, one of the first laws of leadership.
Oh, he's off again, bless him. I bet I could enjoy this if I wasn't in so much pain.
The salt cellar. This should do. Now, a few turns of the wire round this, and we have a perfectly acceptable drum, revolving, cable laying for the use of.
What tribe was it that used to bury people in this position? It must be awful being buried in this position.
Oh, come on, move your foot. Don't just stand over there, and you stand over there. And observe this very carefully. Starting from here, I place my legs astride the wire.
That could be dangerous.
Head down, and holding my improvised roller at the height of the skirting board, I shall simply begin to walk slowly forward, unwinding cable as I go.
He looks like a pantomime horse.
Have you ever seen such a long-winded old virgin-like performance? I could have had the flaming wire laid 10 minutes since.
You two men, stop nattering over there. Come here and do something. Hold this wire. Now, a slow, steady progress being the target to aim for. Now, the head and the eyes down as we unroll in a continuing inspection to ensure that there are no kinks forming in the wire.
He's got more damn rattle. Listen to all that drama. Anyone would think he was laying the first transatlantic telephone cable.
I heard that, man. Now, it has always been the fate of men of action to be criticised by the envious voices of the mob in the marketplace. But I shall not be deterred.
What's going on? What are you doing? Invading my privacy?
I wasn't invading your privacy.
Well, what are you all doing then? Playing woofer trains?
Oh, no, Ivy. As a matter of fact, I were assisting Sid by holding the nail. Right, Sid? I'm holding the nail. Oh, you stupid great child.
I don't know men. We live on a planet that's got 2/3 of it covered by water and the rest of it's covered by men. I don't know what we women have done to deserve it. What the hell are you doing with your little hammer?
Eating my fingers.
Tacking this wire down for the doorbell.
Not down there, you fool. It's a right eyesore. I want it putting up there round that picture rail where no one can see it.
You're too hell. I might have known it wouldn't suit.
Isn't it nice, Sid, when your wife takes an interest in your work? Now, you listen to the cripple say.
Well, what the hell do you want it up there for? Do you want the flaming doormat above our level or no?
Just get that wire out of sight and don't be clever. What's all that damn mess?
Yeah, I may have smelt some, you see, when I was using the salt cellar, but so I was proceeding along at 0 speed when I was suddenly banged on the...
Get steady, Ivy! Let me get out of my dust!
Ivy, it's very hard for those of us who live close to the ground.
Oh, it's not dust. It's not salt either, you fool. It's pepper.
Well, it looked like a salt cellar.
Oh.
How long have you had that filthy handkerchief?
Not as long as I've had me vest.
Whatever's the matter?
Now, don't this here word. It's too sad. I can't bear to talk about it. Maybe later, but not now.
You're quite right, love.
She called me love. She called me love.
You mustn't think about it if it upsets you. Somebody very close to you, was it? I bet it's one of them from Harmony Street.
No, it's...
No? Funny. I wonder who it could be. Oh, you're no good out here. It makes me heart bleed to see you weeping in street. Oh, not in street, love. We'll go back to my place and I'll make you all a nice strong cup of tea, then maybe you'll feel like talking. It'll do you good to get it off your chest. Somebody from their Peck's family, is it? I just wondered, because he's been going to mix on, hasn't he? I knew there'd be trouble there.
There's going to be trouble here.
Wonder why only your eyes water when they're sore. Why don't your knees water? Or your elbows?
You have a weep, love, if you feel like it.
Oh, I feel like it. Oh, I feel like
I don't know why men should be ashamed to have a weep.
Well, it's not British, is it?
Well, I don't see why not.
Because it's not in the British tradition.
Oh, tush, Foggy, tush.
It is the British tradition to take things on the chin.
Especially beards and pimples.
Well, look, if we go weeping all over the place, we shan't be able to grow beards, shall we? And the fine state of affairs of the British male becomes notorious throughout Europe for his long, silky eyelashes. Bad enough being a nation of shopkeepers. We don't want to start carrying handbags.
Psst, psst. I'm a bit worried about him with his head buried in that lady's bosom. Do you think he can breathe?
It's my experience that the scruffy rarely suffocate.
Yes, but it's ages since he came up for a breath. I don't mean a left breath or a right breath. I mean a lungful of air.
Oh, you let it all out, love. I remember when our Barry lost his greyhound, he was inconsolable. He used to slip away on moonlit nights and sit in a starting cage at the Greyhound Stadium. Oh!
One lump or two?
No, Foggy. Not at this precise moment. You're not going to ask him one lump or two.
You disgusting little monkey. I thought for once in your life you were suffering from some decent, honest emotion.
Oh, what makes you think I wasn't?
When you started undoing me blouse.
Your button was sticking in me ear.
Has she gone then, you missus?
I wish you'd stop putting ideas in me head.
Ah, sure, no.
It's not connected up yet.
I bet it's not connected up yet.
Oh, it never will be the rate you're progressing.
Ah, Sid, what's your down? Get us 3 teas.
No, we're closed.
So's that ladder.
Look, isn't another cafe you three could go to?
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Charming.
We're coming here to help a bloke.
I'd really rather you just shag off and stay idle.
Oh, yeah, I've noticed, you know, this do-it-yourself business can change a man's whole character.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
It's pathetic, isn't it? That man? How many times you intend to go up and down that ladder, moving it a few inches at a time? It is pathetic. What the man needs is a plank. What's he need?
A plank.
What do you think I am, a rotten pirate?
Are you coming, then?
I used to do a bit of courting round here.
Not alone, I hope. It looks so bleak.
With Mary Daniels.
Well, I suppose it was always a sound policy to get her off the street.
40 years ago.
No wonder she's not here, then. I expect she got fed up of waiting.
Did you ever see Love Story?
No.
Neither did I. I wonder if she still thinks about me.
Well, if it was as drafty then as it is now, I should think she's never forgotten you.
Come along, you two. Well, don't keep looking down at the plank. Keep your eyes where your work is.
That plank's not safe.
This plank is as thick as 2 planks, is that plank?
You're as thick as 2 planks if you think I'm going over there.
That man, 1 pace forward, march. That man.
What does I want?
Test it out for him.
Why me?
Because you're built nearer to the ground than the rest of us, you've got less start to fall.
Just sit on the end of the plank and see it doesn't come off the chair.
Not me. I'm not getting splinters in my cheeks. It's very tricky trying to get them out with a pair of eyebrow tweezers.
Right, carry on that man. Every eventuality is catered for.
Looks like Blondin crossing Niagara Falls in a barrel.
If you get any more daft ideas, take them somewhere else.
Well, there's no need to take that attitude. Now, just leave it with me. All that's required is a thicker plank.
I take this plank with you.
Here.
Now, I've got to put the mat just where it'll catch your feet.
Oh, not her elbow, I see.
There, she put her foot down there.
You puts her foot down any flaming where.
Here I have a very accurate eye for judging the stride of an attractive bird.
Yes, well, I mean, look how small you are. If you spend your life at knee level, I suppose it's either that or keep getting knocked over.
Hey, up, she's coming.
Watch it. We don't know if it works yet.
Oh, the moment she steps on the mat. Oh,
Right, okay. Act natural.
Well, don't get up, will you? I mean, don't raise your bottoms off them chairs. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's all this fuss when a woman enters the room.
I see the phantom scribbler's been at it again.
You don't have to bother reading them these days. Just wait for the film.
It's very boring standing so close to a wall. Do you think they put a few pictures up like they used to do in the old railway carriages?
And a big warning against any frivolous pulling up the communication cord.
Why don't you move further down there?
Look at this.
I wish you wouldn't say that in these places.
I only meant to draw your attention to this beautiful handwriting over here. That's talent, is that?
It is if it's true.
Don't miss more from the timeless comic Ronnie Barker in Porridge tonight at 9 over on UK TV Gold. Next here on Drama though, someone has daubed fornicator on the side of Lord Meldrum's car in You Rang My Lord. Intrigued? Then stay with us.
From the water. You'll finish up wet through like you always do.
I've just launched my boat.
You'd be far better employed sailing your trousers into dry dock for a major overhaul.
There she goes, up the bottom parts.
Will you either sit down or stop bending like that? We can see quite enough foreign parts, thank you very much.
93 million miles that sunlight's travelled, and it's still warm. You take a few bean shoots home from a Chinese chippy and...
What day is it?
Tuesday.
Is it, Next Wednesday.
Well, if you want to be that accurate about it, all right, then it's Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. There's something I don't know what day it is.
You know what this means, don't you? It means that not one of us has got any idea what damn day it is.
Well, I bet it's not Tuesday.
It's just that it feels like Tuesday.
Oh, my God. You see what's happening to us, don't you?
I can't be bothered to look. What's happening to him? What's he leaping about for?
He's got a spider up his leg.
I haven't got anything up my leg.
I've suspected as much for a very long time.
Oh, it's no good you sitting there cackling with your weird sense of humour. Don't you realise, man, your brains are rotting?
I thought it was his feet.
It is my feet.
We are letting ourselves go. We started deteriorating. Oh, my God, I was afraid of this when I had to retire. It's so easy to drift into uselessness.
Hey, up. It's not that easy. It took me years.
We ought not to be just sitting here in the sunlight.
Will you sit down, Foggy?
I used to have every hour of every day mapped out on my schedule, and look at me now, I don't even know what day it is.
You never did.
Just shows you how far you can degenerate.
Calm down, Foggy. Hang about. And if tomorrow feels like Wednesday, then we shall all know what day it is again.
I can't just sit about here in the sunlight.
It's easy, look. Look.
We've got to ask ourselves, what are we contributing towards a better world?
Oh, come on now, Foggy. That's only for dedicated people who like shooting people. No, the question that we ought to be asking ourselves is, why have you just put your foot in that cow flop?
You great long frog. You can't steer them legs.
I've done 30-mile route marches on these.
Give over. Look at him. Completely out of control. He's like a rubber giraffe.
Oh, you see, my field notebook and pencil. I haven't lost all the old habits of organisation. Now, get your day down in writing. That's what you need. Plan. Schedule. Then you can see whether your day's been productive or not. Well, come on, then, on your feet. I see, well, that's your schedule, is it? 0900 to 1630 hours lolling about on the grass. Very creative is that.
If you must rush about, Foggy, why don't you jog up the hill to that little boozer and fetch us back a bottle of ale each?
I am going to yonder bridge. There I shall station myself in such a position that I can observe the life in the water below. I shall blend into the background so as I become as one with the stonework. And there I shall record in my notebook the detailed observation of the fish life of this stream.
I see your Ethel's got the bandages off again.
She likes them off at the weekend.
Scientific study of this possibly neglected stretch of waterway.
I hate to admit it, but that idiot in the pub yesterday was right. Beethoven wasn't a Yorkshireman.
Still, he were a good goalkeeper.
Information which may be of great interest to the local river board.
Does the miss ever being called for jury service?
No, not really. I never met 11 blokes I could agree with anyway.
You know what I've never had?
Ambition?
Oh, as well as that. A house with a damp course. Even Furley Street didn't have a damp course.
Oh, it's not like a race course, you know. It's only a layer of waterproof bricks.
I know.
I thought you might have visions of webbed feet and racing colours. It couldn't be, could it? Oh, that's too good to be true. Oh, it would have been funny, though.
That great long trunk tumbling up the bridge and wetting his filled notebook.
What I am going to do, he said, will be of considerable interest to the local river board.
Blot! No, it's only a dream.
Oh, we enjoyed it anyway.
Oh, yeah, I could see his face now and them great long legs flapping about all over the...
Don't start me off again.
No, I just thought I'd see whether I could do this, the old river crossing in full combat rig. It's very invigorating, really, you know. I quite enjoyed it, in a way. Oh, my gosh, you need a little mop.
Come in, why don't you? Just throw the door off its hinges if it's in the way.
It's they that were in the way.
You must have injured him mortally. He's coughing up sharp bits of metal.
It were only a little tap.
Well, one doesn't need grit his teeth or bite on a bullet or something. Man has no conception of how to conceal pain.
Couldn't you see me?
Well, how could we? Down there on the doormat.
I think ideally one should register pain only by the occasional barest tremor just behind the eyes. Otherwise, as far as possible, the features should remain impassive.
Belt up!
What was I doing down there, Eddie Road?
Well, until you came so delicately through the door, I was installing a doorbell under the mat.
A doorbell under the mat?
It rings when you put your foot on the mat.
Oh.
Now, of course, what I'm trying to do is get the kink out of my cervical vertebrae.
That don't work.
And he should know. He's the expert round here at not working.